Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Marco and today we are back with more One Piece. I will be watching episodes 816, 17 and 18, and boy oh boy are we diving into some crazy intense territories, man. Poor Brook is now in front of the poneglyphs and Big Mom entered the room, and apparently there is no other way to exit that room but through that door, so Brook will somehow have to get away from Big Mom, one of the sweet General Smoothie, and bunch of soldiers, man. Baron Tamago is facing Pedro, and it was a surprising reveal that they actually had fight, or rather multiple fights before. It's like they're rivals, man. They both gave scars to each other, so that was pretty interesting to see, and we saw how quick and skilled Pedro is, so that goes to show you that this guy, Baron Tamago, is also probably a very tough dude. Besides, he also had a huge bounty. If I remember correctly, in the Fishman Island, I can't remember his, but I think Peckham's was around 300 mil, and I think that he was pretty close to him, so these guys are no joke, obviously, man. So that was pretty interesting. We obviously have Sanji learning that Luffy and Nami are captured and the Brook is here as well. He was panicking, thinking what to do, right? It would be easiest, right, if they left the Total Land, if he got to marry Pudding, but in reality that's what he thinks that he wants right now. But Sanji would definitely love to continue the journey with his friends and of course fulfill his dream, finding Gold Blue, right? He's in very ungrateful situation because they're threatening to kill Zeph, who is basically his real father, man. I can really say that. So that continues to be very rough, and something that came out of the blue that really surprised me was somebody shooting Reiju, and I was thinking, yeah, Rachel does look suspicious. She's sneaking around for some reason. I was really baffled by that. I really had no clue what happened there and who shot her. Rachel said, "Oh, you are." So it means that Rachel knew who that person is, man. But why? We know that Big Mom values this marriage, that she will benefit a lot from it. So why would you shoot one of Judge's children, man, if you are on good terms with Big Mom? So I really have no clue who the perpetrator is, man. That was a very like sudden scene, and now a mystery that I want to see get resolved ASAP, man. I'm really curious about that. Hopefully Reiju will be fine. It looks like she got shot in her leg, but at first I thought that they will straight up kill her, but that didn't happen. So yeah, it was still pretty rough to see all that blood, right? She's barely able to move, so yeah, there was that. And yeah, Luffy trying to escape, right? Pudding came to talk to Nami and Luffy. She apologized. She was having a conversation with them about Sanji proposing to her, but she still said that she won't marry him. So Pudding is really awesome character, and she whispered something to Luffy that shocked him and Nami both, and we didn't get to hear what. So another mystery that I'm curious about. Like, the episodes are getting really intense, and the mysteries are they're showing a lot of mysteries as well. So I'm excited for next episodes. Without further ado, let's start 816. Let's go, guys. Whoa, guys, where do I even begin with this one, bro? This set was stacked, man, with phenomenal writing, with amazing fights, with peak character development, man. Oh my god, bro, that was so good. The battle between Pedro and Baron Tamago was unexpectedly crazy, man. My boy Pedro, despite having so much odds against him, right? having lifespan taken away, having those flashbacks to his friend that passed away, that died, Zeppo, right? They got caught and they were participating in that, I guess not even roulette, it's just Big Mom being there, right, to punish them for what they were trying to do. And it's unfortunate how he had 30 years only to live. She was supposed to take 100, but I guess she can, with her powers, determine how many years somebody has left, right? And then she drops to 50 thanks to Peckham's 10 years and thanks for Pedro getting rid of his eye, man, which is insane that she only took down 10 years for that and he gets to live. But as I was saying in previous set of episodes, if he's like in 30s right now and 50s, so 80s, so even if he lives like 100 years, that's only like 20 years left, man. But maybe Pedro is even older, so maybe his death is even closer. It can be like any day, right? And I'm glad that despite all of that, Baron Tamago didn't do a shit to him. Pedro actually defeated him, and in such a satisfying way, man. It was a crazy battle, and it caught me off guard when I saw that egg yolk coming out of Baron Tamago, and he is like an egg, man. So that was kind of like badass, but also when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? It was kind of funny at the same time, man. So that was amazing, especially his speech and how Straw Hats helped him a lot, and how Straw Hats will make big changes and that they will overcome Big Mom, that they will make big changes to the world, man. That literally gave me chills and reminded me of Love's speech to Doflamingo regarding Straw Hats as well. So we have Pudding reveal, which honestly felt like Reiner and Bertolt betrayal from Attack on Titan, man, because I didn't see that coming at all. I was really 1000% sure that Pudding will be sacrificing herself in some shape or form to help Sanji leave the wedding, right? So that really came off as a surprise, and my disgust was enormous, man. I was so fucking disappointed. I was so sad for Sanji, but I'm also glad that he got to witness her real face and to know what to expect from the wedding, right? It completely crushed him. I was talking about that episode, all of the things that culminated into Sanji's decision to fight against Luffy, right? And how insanely, impossibly tough his position is, and that the only salvation was Pudding. To find out that that was fake as well. And I wondered why my boy broke down crying. It's impossible to even feel like how he must felt in that moment, man. And Pudding has some weird ass powers to manipulate memories, which is quite convenient, because I was starting to wonder, like, well, if she revealed all of this, Reiju will tell her brother's father and Sanji, right, about all of this. But no, Oda prepared everything. He set up terrain for everything, man. So she has memo fruit that allows her to edit, I guess, memories, man, to how she feels fit for her, right? So she made it seem like Reiju was shot by those guards, and she's gonna fabricate those events when she was approaching her. Oh, what happened to you, right? That she actually helped her, right? Which is very fucked up, that she will forget all about this mocking and everything that she said right now. But Sanji listened to that as well, and Sanji disappeared. He was off to somewhere, so I'm really not sure how will Sanji proceed from now on. But I'm really hoping that he talks to Luffy about everything that happened and apologizes to him and all of that, right? I would really like that to see that happen. And of course, Luffy was struggling so hard that he was ready to sacrifice his arms. Luffy was about to sacrifice his arms for his friend Sanji, bro, because what he learned from Pudding made Luffy go like fuck it. I don't even care what happens. If I lose my arms, I have to let Sanji know that Pudding is a rat, man. That's our Luffy, bro. And it did remind me how Zoro wanted to cut off his legs during the... did that fight happen with the giants in the little garden? Yeah, with freaking Mr. Trigal Dino, that I hated his guts, but after Impel Down and Marine, he became one of my, like, funniest, I guess, villains, right alongside Buggy. And I really, really liked him after all of that, man. So yeah, it reminded me of that, man. And Jinbei showing up after he showed up at the beginning of this arc, right? And we didn't get to see him for a while. And we know that he was talking to Big Mom, so I'm surprised, like, what happened there? He was supposed to, like, leave her crew, right? And she was saying, oh, but you have to leave something in exchange, right? You can't just leave my crew like that. So I don't know what happened there, but he's here and he's gonna help Luffy and Nami get out of the jail, man, which is amazing. And we have my boy Brook. I was talking about Brook, how he didn't have as many moments as other Straw Hats. He didn't get the chance to shine that much. He's just like a goofy guy, man, a goofy pervy skeleton man that cracks skull jokes all the time and sings. And he's always so funny and hilarious, man. But he can also fight. He's an awesome swordsman. He has the ability to put people to sleep with his guitar. He has cold powers like the ice powers. He's a good swordsman. He has this soul manifestation, right? It's literally like he has a stand from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because in JoJo's definition of a stand is manifestation of one's soul. So Brook literally has a stand, bro. Brook is a stand user as well. And it was so badass seeing him fight, but especially going face to face with one of the world's strongest characters, right? Face to face with that monster demon Big Mom, man, who was using her homies to fight her gods, Prometheus and Zeus, and Napoleon as well, who is a hit sword apparently. And Brook got even like cracks on his face right now, but he didn't waver a bit, man. He was standing there, bro, with his sword out, defending the honor of him and his crew and Sanji and Luffy, and how it's up to these two young men to decide what's gonna happen. And he was saying how extremely kind Sanji is, man, which is a fact. And he knows that something horrible has been set up to him by them. He knows that Sanji is in a dangerous position, even if he doesn't know the details. He just feels like that because he knows Sanji very well, and he's 100% correct, man. And when he said, oh, who comes up with the plan and who puts in a plan that they will die, right? And he says, young lady, bro. That was awesome. And then I think about it, why didn't he, like, after he died and his crew, like, aren't those events from like 50 plus years ago? So Brook is, in fact, I'm 100% sure, older than Big Mom, man. So it's so incredibly badass, man. That moment made me so happy, man. Like, even though he doesn't really stand a chance, man, Brook just showed, as Big Mom said, how big balls does he have, man. And I like how much he trusts in crew, man. And that whole fight was also super, super amazing, man. Incredible stuff, guys. That was simply incredible. I will end it here for today. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing, leave a like, comment, all that good stuff as always. Check out my Patreon page if you want to see full and early reactions. I will be seeing you very soon with another video. Until then, take care and have a nice day. See ya.